Continuăm seria conferințelor. După cum știți, sâmbătă echipa de basket masculin debutează în fața propriilor suporte. Un meci destul de dificil cu CSM Sibiu, dar venim după un start bun de campionat, o victorie în deplasare. Despre acest start de campionat și meciul de sâmbătă aveți în fața noastră pe antrenorul principal, domnul Alex Vîrtosu, și unii componenții echipei Craiova. Mr.
Casale.
Amadeo Casale.
Mr. Tudorov.
Okay. It's our first home game, and as every game that we will play this season, no matter at home or away, we are looking to win the game. It's important to start with a home victory because usually those wins are very important if we want to have a bigger audience, bigger number of spectators on our next games. It's one very difficult opponent because in the past few years has been in the top 3 or top 4 of Romanian league, but it's opponent that it's not unbeatable. We know where our strengths are. We have in one particular field huge advantage. We're going to use those advantages in order to win the game. Gajevic.
Like coach said, this is our first game home. First round we played against Dinamo and we won the game, so we want to continue with the victories. I would like to invite all fans to come and to support us to make the first victory at home. It will be much easier for us. Sibiu has a good team, but I think we are better, and we have to prove that on the court. Fight all 40 minutes, and I hope we're gonna win for sure.
Casale.
Întâlnim un adversar care, cum a spus și domnul antrenor, în ultimii ani s-a bătut întotdeauna în fruntea clasamentului. Noi am avut ocazia ca meciul cu Dinamo să ne dăm seama unde mai avem de lucrat și să reparăm greșelile pe care le-am făcut. Ei vin după un meci în care au prins încredere mare, câștigând la o diferență foarte mare împotriva Piteștiului. Ne așteptăm ca publicul să vină să ne susțină, mai ales având în vedere că echipa Sibiului vine cu galeria întotdeauna după ei, și sperăm să aducem prima victorie acasă și să mulțumim pe toată lumea.
Este adversarul perfect pentru
Este, cum am spus, un adversar foarte puternic și, în opinia mea, cred că poate fi un adversar perfect pentru că ne putem măsura forțele cu o echipă, cum am spus, din topul clasamentului ligii.
Întrebați pe românește.
It's for you.
Am înțeles.
Întrebarea, dacă este adversarul potrivit, nu este nici Cluj sau Oradea, este Sibiu.
No, but I told players, I will tell you, the only thing we focus on us. No matter is it Oradea, Cluj, or I don't know, Sibiu or Dinamo, we have to focus on ourselves, because this is not a league like last year when you play Dinamo and you know it will be 20 points for you, or then you go in, in Cluj or in Oradea and you know it will be 20 points for them. It's only 8 teams, it's 14 rounds. We need every win because mathematically 7 wins will take us to the Super League, to the top 6, even maybe in the top 4. 6 wins, I'm not sure, maybe will be enough, but maybe won't be enough, but we must find those 7 wins. Shall we make all the other 6 wins at home, or I don't know, home and away? Good team is winning both home and away. This is and we will not have easy game. No game will be easy. On no game, I will come here and I will say, this is game that we need to play just to pass, and then we have to focus on the next round. It's tough league. It's a big competition for top 6. I told you, we know that in the team, our goal in this first part is to make 7 wins. Of course, everything is step by step. First step, Sibiu. We will need, on every home game, we will need the support of the fans, because always it's good in the bad moments when the team is in crisis or when the opponent is on some run, that you have somebody who will support you and who will basically give you wings to continue playing and to fight for the win. And I played here one game with Dinamo when I know that there was like a full gym, so I know that people here like basketball. And I know that what was happening, for example, last year when there was no enough people in the gym, maybe it was just a reflection of many factors. I hope people are coming with victories. So, and with marketing, but mostly with victories. So we need to start playing good. We need to start winning, and we will bring those people back in the gym. Anyway, no matter it's a first game, once again, I invite everybody to come and to give us support on Saturday evening. I would like to have unspectacular game that we will win. Pentru mine n-am fost spectaculos. I don't like when we allow 90 points in defense. I don't allow, because playing good offense can win you 1, 2, 3 games, but on a long run, playing good defense is what's important. Yeah, I like as a coach much more offense than defense, and I guess you as a journalist and fans fans, they like more the team to be offensive oriented than defensive, but success, the only way to be successful, to have successful, the only way to have successful season is to play good defense.
Va fi acesta primul an când Craiova va reuși o primă victorie în play-off. Mai este până atunci, însă niciodată nu s-a reușit să se câștige un meci în play-off.
That was one thing that I told them on the first meeting when I had in club offices, and even I have that in my contract, that I will be the coach who will make that first win in the playoffs. You can ask Mr. Petrișor for that.
Bine, victorie cu Sibiu. Sibiu a învins Craiova în meciurile de play-off. Poate fi și o revanșă, voi nu erați.
Sibiu победил Craiovу в плей-оффу, и уже не реванш sada. Prošle godine Sibiu победил Craiovу в плей-оффу.
Of course, I wasn't here, but I'm now in this team, and for sure I will do everything, to make a run, to beat Sibiu home and to show them that we are better team.
Anul trecut echipa a fost părăsită oarecum de suporte, dar ne obișnuise să aibă o medie de 2500 de fani alături. Ce e de făcut ca să îi readuceți înapoi?
Last year, the team was kind of abandoned by the supporters because of the result. What do we have to do in order to bring the fans back to the gym?
Like coach said, just to winning the game, and I hope that that's the only way, like the best way to bring people in the gym again. It's just to winning game by game, and people, it's going fast through the people, and they're coming back for sure.
Dar cum arată basketul românesc, nu pare o favorită certă. Poate Craiova să producă mare surpriză.
Може ли Craiova да не буде изненаджение у румънска лига?
For sure, we can be like something to say like surprise to surprise other teams, but like coach said, like this is eight teams, like everybody can beat everybody. There will not be easy game, so we have to go game by game, step by step, and to try to catch playoff, and like coach said, first victory in playoffs, what he promised. I agree with that, and we practice good, we do good, so we will do everything to do it.
S-a spus că echipa are al 7-lea buget în campionat. Ca valoare, cum înseamnă că a dat tot pe locul 7 sau încercați să depășiți acest buget?
Yeah. I cannot speak about financials because I don't know are we 7th or what by budget, and usually financials are important. Of course they are important, but money are not those that are winning the game, because if money are those that are winning the game, we have to tell you today Sibiu will win the game because they have huge budget, and that's it. The way we practice, the team chemistry, playing with heart and with brain as well. At the end of the day, it's important to have good players, but good players doesn't win the game all the time. A better team wins. And better team is not always the team with more money. So you ask me if we are 7 by budget, what we can do? I told you we want to be top 6 first. I promised them that we will make the first win in the playoffs, and I promised the players something else, but I cannot tell you what I promised the players. So we go first to win Sibiu Saturday.
Acest echilibru care este în campionat vă ajută sau vă dezavantajează? Că sunt 8 echipe toate oarecum echilibrate ca valoare.
What is our advantage, what is our disadvantage?
No, if this fact that all these teams are on the same level is an advantage or a disadvantage for us?
Definitely advantage, because let's say Dinamo. Last year, you know what was Dinamo. You go there, it's a day off. Playing Dinamo last year was a day off. Now we won, Sibiu won. I guarantee to you that in the next 5 games, at least Dinamo at home in Bucharest, Dinamo will win 3 or 4 of those opponents. Let's say 3. So not everybody will have that win. Last year when you win Dinamo, it's nothing, because everybody will have that win. And also if you make some another away win, it's a win that not too many teams will have it. So it's very important. I told you, mathematically 7 wins, guaranteed in uneven league. So in league this is not that the teams are not that equal. 7 wins, you're in 4. Now even with 6 you can be in 4, but with 6 wins you can be 7th also, because it's so equal and you don't know what will happen, and surprises are possible. You saw what happened to Oradea the other day in Bucharest. They could play 8 more quarters and they would lose at the end. So surprises are possible in this league, and it will be. In every round I think there will be surprises.
Credeți că va da acest mix între jucători străini cu experiență și tineri români fără?
Okay. First, when we speak about foreigners, the idea was from the first moment, the idea was to find experienced foreigners who can help the young guys, because from the first moment the idea was to have most of the team or all of the team when we speak about Romanian players that will be under 23. There is a rule, which is a political rule, and I don't agree with those political rules because I don't think political rules help to develop young players. You have case when player is playing in the first 20 minutes because there is a rule, and then he would not step on the court, and you don't become a good player by playing the first half, which is by result and by importance and by pressure not that important as the end of the game. Players become players at the end of the games, when the score is tied, when you need to make a decision, when you need to make correct decision, when you need to make a good defense. So and also having this kind of administrative rule just kills their motivation to work. We had case in Romania last year when you couldn't move those young players on the practice because they knew that they're going to play 10 minutes guaranteed, and also brings their prices higher. But the only way to develop those kids are to play when the game is being decided, not when in the first quarter when you can lose it by 10 and at the end win the game. And we had exactly on this issue very good presentation by your former national team head coach and my former basketball coaching teacher, Zarya Markovsky, on the coaching clinic, and that presentation is online, where he speaks about this connection between importance of the game and using the young players. And I don't want to repeat, but basically those are the ideas. You cannot develop a player by just giving him 20 minutes. And by the way, this rule makes them think wrong. I mean, there was only one young player that I called this summer. Only one from the under 20 national team, because I like him how he plays. I call him. Next day he told everybody in under 20 national team that I call him, and then he went to a team where they offered him 200 euros more per month than we offer to him, and where I guarantee I can sign on now that he will never ever step on the court in the second half. So 200 euros made a very big difference to him, and that's why I'm telling these administrative rules are not helping them, but just maybe even making a negative. I mean, they impact them negative when they start thinking that now it's a time to make big money. 2-3 years, there is a rule, we must play, and then let's think what will happen after 3 years. After 3 years, they will go in Grupa Valorica C.